Well, we have to wait no longer. Men's compound individual bronze medal match at the 2022 European Championships. Jozef Bosansky of Slovakia leads out Robin Jaatma of Estonia. Let's go down for the athlete introductions.
On target number 1, representing Estonia, Robin Jaatma. On target number 2, representing Slovakia, Jozef Bosansky. The line judge for this match is Klaus Lückebeck.
Well, there we go. The 2021 World Youth Champion, Robin Jaatma, got a European bronze in 2021. Yes, we've got back-to-back years. I'm sure nobody's going to be monkeying around with that of the European Championships because last year's was delayed by a year. He goes up against, well, arguably the nicest chap on the circuit. Anyone that meets 46-year-old Jozef Bosansky says he's a great pleasure to be in the company of. Maybe not right now, though, for Robin Jaatma of Estonia, as we get the compound men's individual bronze medal match underway.
And again, Robin has been on this field before today, so he knows kind of what's going on. Jozef is now coming from the practice field, and he might have to adjust a little bit from the changing circumstances, as we've heard from Isabel. So yeah, that's the kind of thing that I was talking about. You need to adjust your sight as soon as possible when you come from the training field and you notice that something is off.
Well, what a start for Robin Jaatma, 21-year-old world number 10, going up against this 46-year-old world number 11, who's found the middle. But a 28 for a Slovakian means he trails by 2. There is Robin's sister Lisel, who he shot with in the mixed team competition and their medal-winning performance. Robin and mother Marika on the shooting line again. Solid start.
Yeah, very, very good end to start with, and he seemed relaxed as well. He seems like he knows what to do. He has a proper task in mind, and yeah, he's just going for it.
But Bosansky, well, popular as he might well be, he's got bags of experience.
Yeah, he's especially on European, but also on the world stage. He's just a very good shot. So, yeah, regardless of how nice he is, he can just shoot very well as well.
Pretty handy in a sport like archery. Concentration on the face of Robin Jaatma, clear to see, and what you watch his eyes when he's at full draw. You almost feel that's part of the dialing into the center of the spider of the target. And those processes are so unique to each of these individual archers, as Mara Nespoli sits in the crowd with Sophie Dodemont. Trailing by 2, Bosansky will shoot first in the second.
Jozef seems to have found his sight setting, and he's now going for it full blast. There you go. Now I feel like this match is is going to be an exciting one to watch for the rest of it.
Well, a back-to-back perfect for Robin Jaatma. But as you said, Schaffenberg, Bosansky's found the middle of the target. 4 10s in a row for him. But we talked about this before here, that getting the early lead can play out to be the winning formula.
Yeah. So it will be interesting to see if Robin will start missing, because that's what Jozef needs. He can now shoot 10s all he wants, but if Robin doesn't shoot any 9s, then yeah, he'll still lose. So this match will have 2 things to look out for. To make it exciting, Jozef will have to keep shooting 10s, and Robin will have to stop shooting 10s to make this exciting. But yeah, in any case, so far it's been really good.
It has been, and it'll be interesting to see how that crowd continues to react. Getting lots of support in the crowd, and I'll correct myself. It was Tonioli sitting in the crowd, not Sophie Dodemont. It would be very difficult for Dodemont to get from the podium to that position, I think, in the time that she had. But they're getting, as we are, getting a real treat of archery right now. And you've said this is now going to really ramp up to be perhaps the highest-scoring match we've seen so far.
Yeah, I think so. From what we've seen, the grouping of Robin has been exquisite, and yeah, Jozef has also found his stride.
Start of the third, and Bosansky continues to pepper the middle of the target. Trailing by 2, though. Grouping for Jaatma. Incredible.
Yeah. If I were him, I would give the side maybe 1 or 2 clicks down, just like as a mental thing, just because his group, it's really good, but it's all hanging low in the 10. But there's always this mental block, thinking, yeah, but I'm shooting 10s now, and I might shoot a 9 if I move my sight. So.
9-10 lineup.
He didn't look happy with that. Very difficult to call whether that's a 9 or a 10. If it's touching the line, it will be a 10. That's another perfect from Bosansky. It took him one end to find his form, but now he's hit it.
Yeah, if you look at this group, everything is below the X. Everything is like in a half moon shaped group just under the middle of the target. So if I were him, I would move the side a couple clicks. Maybe he has done so already, but yeah.
And I think it's interesting, isn't it, that you say that everything's in that little half moon, but as soon as you said it, you said, well, it's got this psychological thing that if you make the adjustment, you're going to hit a high 9.
Yeah, that's.
But you look at that arrow there, I think that is cutting the line by the looks of things. So he's remained absolutely perfect with another 30, so he should be on 90. But he nearly, without adjusting, hit a 9 low.
Yeah, and you can see that group. It's just all of it is low, and it's not super low because he wouldn't have been shooting 90 points without that. But yeah, he needs to maybe do something before he shoots a low 9. But I'm sure he knows as well as I do.
Now, is there a case here that Bosansky, you've alluded to, could shoot 10s right the way through this match, but Jaatma holds his nerve? But I feel that Jaatma, out of everyone we've seen so far today, is quite literally blocking out everything else. He is just focused on his shooting. It doesn't matter what Bosansky does.
Yeah, it almost seems like that. And that is the mindset that you would like to have in a situation like that. But it's not always as easy as it sounds.
It certainly isn't. But we see that both of these two have basically not missed the middle of the target now for 2 ends. Bosansky trails by 2 after the first and continues to trail by 2 as we go into the fourth.
Yeah, I think after the first 2 arrows, Jozef's group is even better than the group that Robin is shooting. It's just that he shot 2 9s already, so that makes him trail by 2. And there is the first arrow above the middle line, so maybe he did move aside after all. Incredible grouping right now. This is some high-level archery, if you ask me.
Final 10, perfect score. 30.
3 perfects in a row for Bosansky. Oh, the first drop point from Robin Jaatma gets a 29. Is there a glimmer of hope here for Bosansky?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I think this puts it within reach for Jozef. I think if he just keeps on putting pressure on it like this, yeah, and Robin only has to miss once then, rather than twice after not missing at all. So, yeah, the chances of Jozef getting a shot at gold, or at bronze, are getting exponentially better, I think.
And he thinks so too, I think, by the look on his face. It's interesting, 12 arrows shot by each archer, but is that 12th one? Even though 11 have been 10s for this man here, Robin Jaatma. As I switch over obviously to Bosansky on the pictures, but is it that 12th arrow that's the 9 that will play on his mind going into this 5th and final end?
Ideally speaking, no, but but yeah, obviously this might be the arrow that is still in his head when he's now shooting.
Well, we got a real matchup here. 118 for Bosansky, 119 for Jaatma. The Slovakian will shoot first. 3 arrows for each of the archers here. This one's not over. Only 1 point in it in this compound men's bronze medal match.
That's not the closest to center that he shot, but it still counts as well. And I think if both archers manage to shoot only 10s up until the last arrow, there will be immense pressure on it for Robin. So it's going to be an exciting last arrow, regardless of how Jozef and Robin are shooting.
Well, this is a telling arrow. It's gone into the 9. We're on 138 apiece. Into the 10, a 4th consecutive perfect for Jozef Bosansky, and all of the pressure now is on Robin Jaatma, who led all the way through. He gets a 10 as well, and we knew we were going to have a great matchup here between these two. We knew it was going to be high quality from the start of the second end. We've got 148 apiece, which means that both archers dropped just 2 points throughout the whole of this bronze medal match. And Chef, we're going to get a shoot-off.
Yeah, finally, the shoot-off that I've been waiting for all day.
So it does mean that we get a little break here in terms of the action on the range, because they'll clean the targets. Look at that respect between those two archers on the shooting line. That is just a pleasure to see, and sums up the whole of elite archery at the very, very highest level. But going back to point, they're going to clean the targets. They're going to put new target faces on in case we go for a measure. A shoot-off, for all of you that don't know, is now just 1 arrow. Closest to the centre wins. So score first, of course, and then if needs be, whoever gets closest to the centre. It is incredibly exciting.
Yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat. You could see Jozef's face. It was equally excited and nervous, and I think that's the best feeling to have in a final like this. Just embrace the nerves and enjoy the fact that you're on the finals field.
And look, you said you're on the edge of their seats. All this lot have got up here. They're standing up to watch this. Momentum, though. Momentum is with this man here. Bosansky shot 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 10s in a row in the run-in to get that shoot off.
Yeah. And good 10s as well. I think he only had 2 10s that were close to the line, and the rest was all very convincing. So, yeah, that's the kind of stuff you want to have when you're going into the shoot-off. Then again, Robin has proven before that he can win in similar situations. So,
well, he nailed the first 3 ends. He's going to shoot first here. 1 arrow to decide the compound men's individual bronze medal at these European Championships. It is a 10, but it's right on the line. There is room here. Can Bosansky grab this medal from coming from behind? No, he can't. He goes high left, further higher left than his opponent, and phew, I think is what that look means.
Yeah, he was not happy when he got off the line, but yeah, I guess relief is the word I was looking for.
Confirmation there. It looked convincing at the beginning. There were a few moments of nerves at the end. A shoot-off was forced, but Robin Jaatma of Estonia is the compound men's European bronze medalist here in Munich in 2022.